Hey, thanks the Dawn. Thanks for yet another opportunity of the Sports Banter Corner. And of course, I'm back again to serve it to you hot, fresh, juicy, peppery, in whatever form you like it. You know the way I do it. I'm the Nubian Prinz once again here to serve you the Sports Banter on Sports Banter Corner on ISTV. Come with me. This week's episode of the Banter Corner is going to be sweet because I use some very special ingredients, to cook the banter. I use lots of red pepper and I added a little bit of blue condiments. And guess what? It's so sweet, so juicy. Just come with me. Are you gonna love it? Where am I gonna start from today? It was a weekend of many firsts. Many firsts everywhere. It was the very first victory of Tottenham Hotspur over Manchester United at the new, London Stadium since they moved there. And guess what? It was 2-0. And guess what again? It was the very first victory of Ange Postecoglou as the manager of Spurs, and they were able to defeat Manchester United 2-0. It was a very, very, very nice match. All of this noise we keep hearing about, Ten Hag has been cooking. Now, I think we now know what he has been cooking, burnt beef. It was a very shambolic display from Manchester United, you can imagine. And after the match, after they lost embarrassingly, their captain Bruno Fernandes came out and said he hopes the PGMOL will apologize to them because he felt they deserved the handball. Guess what? The handball he was talking about was that close shot that actually hit the hand of Tottenham defender Romero. He said he hopes that they will apologize to them. If the same set of people did not give them a penalty, did not give Wolves a penalty, they now think they deserve the penalty. Bunch of clowns. I cannot laugh. And of course, as if what happened on Saturday was not banterful enough, Chelsea gave us big complimentary banter. It was very funny. West Ham gave it to them, woto, 3-1. And guess what? Most expensive player, I'm talking about the British record transfer, Moises Caicedo, made his brilliant Chelsea debut. They were calling him a legend. They said, this guy doesn't even kick ball for Chelsea. He's already a Chelsea legend. How did that happen? They said he rejected Liverpool to want to sign for Chelsea. He said he was not going to Liverpool, that it was Chelsea or nobody else. And guess what? He finally made his debut yesterday. And guess what? When he made his debut, it was 2-1. By the time the match was done and dusted, it was 3-1. First and foremost, he wanted to make an assist. The goalkeeper saved it. Then he considered a late penalty that all but confirmed West Ham United winner of yesterday's match. So, before the match, he was a Chelsea legend. After the match, they started calling him a mole. They said, this guy, na mole, now he's a mole in the Chelsea squad. He came to ruin Chelsea because how do you explain it? But why blame Caicedo? Caicedo, and who knows, the scoreline would have been different, but unfortunately, their pre-record transfer before, Moises Caicedo happened. Missed the penalty, and Moises Caicedo came and, gave their coffin a nail by gifting West Ham a penalty to actually win the match convincingly 3-1. That was the way they ended. West Ham 3, Chelsea 1. Chelsea are currently 15th on the log. They are in familiar territory. Let's not forget that last season they finished 12th. So now if they are 15th, they are in familiar territory. So we understand. Hopefully we expect that they should be able to make progress from the 12th position they finished last season. Last season they finished 12th. Hopefully this season they finish maybe 11th or 10th. That will be huge progress. And from Chelsea, where do we go to? We go to Manchester City. We said that last weekend was going to be huge because Manchester City versus Newcastle. Newcastle showed us that this season they were not here to play. They started chilling with the big boys. They're not in the Champions League. They spent some good money, brought in Tonali, brought in Avi Barnes. They want to start chilling with the big boys. So we said, okay, let's see what will happen this season, between them and Manchester City. First game of the season, beat Aston Villa blue-black. Beat them blue-black. So we're expecting at least you should be able to push City. And don't forget that City played Super Cup midweek. So we're expecting that, let's see what will happen in the Premier League. City will be tired though. Hopefully Newcastle can do them strong thing, but now Man City do them strong thing. Manchester City won the match 1-0, but of course they had 4 shots on target, while Newcastle could only manage one shot on target. So it was actually a comprehensive win for Manchester City, literally, in terms of possession, shots on target, goal attempts, and all of that. Well, moving away from that, let's go to the Bundesliga. Finally, Hurricane has arrived the Bundesliga. You ask me, did he not play in the German Super Cup? He played, but that was actually the wind. But now the hurricane has happened because last night, on Friday night, he scored a goal and assisted a goal. In fact, as early as 40 minutes, Baba don't deliver assist for Leroy Sané to score. Then he himself added another one. He opened his Bundesliga account by scoring a goal, which means Baba don't score, he don't assist. So finally, we can say Hurricane has arrived in the Bundesliga. You get? If you don't get it, forget about it. So from there, of course, we'll talk about Arsenal too. Reports reaching us, aside telling us that it looks like Nicolas Pepe will be staying at Arsenal after they don't hawk him around Europe. Nobody agreed by him. The last news we heard was Besiktas were interested, but Besiktas pulled out of the deal. So Baba don't come back to London now. So the gist we are hearing now is that Arteta don't sit down and say, Alaye, come. You are willing to open the squad back for you to enter. But give yourself brain. You must be able to contribute to our vision. You must Arteta don't sit down and say, Alaye, come. You are willing to open the squad back for you to enter. But give yourself brain. You must be able to contribute to our vision. You must understand what our vision is. And our vision is not two things. We want to win the Premier League this season. So, you must be willing to contribute work rate, contribute goals, contribute assists. You must be able to push Saka so that when Saka is tired, you can step in. This is not the time to be doing some leg over where we don't understand. Give yourself brain. If you give yourself brain, you will stay at Arsenal. If you don't give yourself brain, even if Arsenal will close for August ending, January is the day. You go take claim, flog you. And you know one thing about that, I don't show him with Mesut Ozil and Aubameyang that he's not scared to cancel your contract. He will cancel your contract. If you cancel contract of Aubameyang, cancel Mesut Ozil's contract, who you be Nicolas Pepe, you cancel your contract. So based on say we be African brothers, may I advise you, give yourself a break, play well if you get future for Arsenal. On top that level, I mean, you said you don't want win league. Give yourself a brain now. Arsenal want win league. You say chill, sit down, give yourself a brain. If you win league with us, so if you win league with us, you go all the way, and we can start talking about next season. Say Alaye, you can also say that I was a part of the title winning squad at Arsenal. For Chelsea fans, I accept my sincere condolence. You know, it is not every time that you spend money, that money will show. I agree, you spend almost 1 billion, but it still looks like the mentality at Stamford Bridge is still between 10th place, 12th place, 15th place. Hopefully, you guys will make progress and finish maybe 10th or 8th. But it's still early days anyway. It's still early days to give up. But at the same time, the early signs are not positive. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't get it, I say, forget about it. For Manchester United, stop crying that they didn't give you penalty. Stop crying. That's not the kind of penalty we are talking about. That's not the kind of penalty we are talking about. So don't cry. For Arsenal, tonight, but tonight, Arsenal will be playing against Crystal Palace. Another London derby. Last season, Arsenal beat Crystal Palace home and away, but this time they are going to Selhurst Park. You know the interesting thing? Last season, Arsenal's first game of the season was at the Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace. They won 2-0. Well, let's see if they can repeat defeat because, I mean, you don't want to do yourself. Brighton don't get 6 points. City don't get 6 points. You said no one done. You better make get 6 points. So you go start chilling with the big boys too. The done. Till we meet again next week. I'm the Nubian Prinz, supplying you premium banter on the Sports Banter Corner on ISTV. Remember to like the video, share the video, and if you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Invite your friends, family, even your enemies to like the channel, to subscribe to the channel. You know why? Everywhere hard, everywhere tough. I mean, you should decide to breathe now. So enjoy premium banter so you can breathe some good fresh air. Till then, catch you out, guys. See you this same time next week.